Thrifty! We are live here at Social Media Shows. We're here live in studio in real time. I am Priscilla Moy.
I'm Celina Sasso.
And I'm Jocelyn.
And this is your monthly episode of Strip Tea, where we spill all of the tea, including topics from popular culture, things that are happening around Vegas, and things that we just kind of want to discuss because we have different perspectives and we're all different beings. Okay? So today is going to be an amazing episode. First, I hope you guys had a great Easter. We sure did. We were out hanging because now it's hot and sunny in Las Vegas. It's amazing. But we have an amazing episode for you. It's going to be very Las Vegas locally based. Places to go, things to obviously drink because it's Strip Tea, which we have to do our cheers. Girls, we never did it.
Oh my gosh, we did
Anyway, and we are Strip Tea. Yay! So, I know, how did we forget that? It's the main purpose of our show, obviously. But anyways, so yes, it's all going to be very locally based, and so we are going to come back from the break, and we're going to just dig into, obviously you guys are wondering what the heck is sitting here, because we have the cans out today. So, yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. And now that it's starting to get a little warmer outside, everyone wants to be outside. I know I do. I want to be outside. And so this is going to be a great episode for just to know what to do now that it's warm and you want to be out.
Exactly. So
Being
it's
city girls.
2023, guys. It's coming in hot. Literally.
Yeah, literally, it's sizzling out. 0 to 1.
Finally,
Really
seriously.
Yeah.
It's like just like started getting warm, thankfully. And now the sun is here and seasonal depression is gone.
Oh, remember that, honey. Not the seasonal depression.
Sniff some sunscreen if you are feeling
Yeah, no. Exactly. And just walk past the pool and smell some chlorine and just feel like you're in the water.
But it's nothing like the vitamin D.
Yeah, you ever smell it? Right, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you pass, like back when I was a kid, if I smelled a pool in a hotel, I'd be like, right? I did say the right thing, right, chlorine? Like, okay, I was like gonna say, I know I didn't say something that, okay. She made me second guess. I was confident. I was like, I didn't say like chloroform or something, right? I was like, period. Anyway. However, quick note before we go, like, did you know, like, you can drink, it's not chloroform, it's chlorophyll, right? And people drink chlorophyll powder, and it's supposed to apparently,
Yeah, a lot of people do it
clean
now.
you out, you lose weight, it's like a detox. And when someone said that to me, no one's talked about chlorophyll before, so I thought they said, I was like,
okay, because till you're saying it right now, I'm like, I thought it was the same thing. I'm like, they must dilute it.
yeah, I know. Wait a minute.
Because, what?
Yeah, you go to like one of those organic grocery stores, Sprouts, and
But it's really big right now.
and stuff. You put in the water and you just drink it, and it's dark. It's like it's from a plant, chlorophyll.
Health benefits, I guess. I haven't really looked into it, but it's big right now. It's definitely a trend.
Well, anyway, quick fact of the day on this Wednesday before we get into unhealthy habits. But anyway, yes, so when we come back from the break, the girls are going to announce our first topic, which obviously I hope you guys like BEER over there because we have some good tea about that BEER. So, yeah. All right, well, we're going to see you after the break. We are Strip Tea. Let's cheers one more time. Stay tuned. We always have fun here, unfiltered and unleashed.
This show is brought to you by Modern Word Ministries.
Trying to buy a home these days is tough. We know. We hear it every day. Home inventory is at an all-time low. It's a seller's market, and cash buyers have the advantage. Recently, cash buyers made up more than a quarter of all home purchases. So, how do you compete with cash buyers and win? By becoming a cash buyer yourself. How do you do that? With New American Funding's Buyer Accepted program. Here's how it works. Buyer Accepted LLC, an affiliated company of New American Funding. will buy your new home with cash and sell it back to you for the original purchase price, plus a service fee that can be added to the purchase price of the home once you secure mortgage financing with New American Funding. This turns you into a cash buyer and helps you win the bidding war. And the best part? You don't need to sell your current home first. Don't miss this opportunity to buy your dream home. Call New American Funding today or visit newamericanfunding.com to learn more about becoming a cash buyer and winning the bidding war.
Welcome to social media shows. Have you been watching social media shows recently? Of course you have. We have been live streaming for 4 years across social media platforms. We produce over 70 shows with over 1,000 episodes. In the process, we've helped over 100 creators realize their dreams and start their own show. We give platforms to promote your business. If you are an artist, if you have an event, if you are entrepreneurs, or if you have a story. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and subscribe and follow us on major social media platforms. And if you have a great idea of a show, join us. Social media shows can help you produce and live stream your own show. Let us help you make your dream become a reality.
Hi guys and welcome back. We are Script Tea here live in studio with social media shows. I am Priscilla.
I'm Celina.
I'm
And
Jocelyn.
so we are here to spill the tea on a bunch of different topics as per. So every episode we try to create at least 2. And today we are talking about the brewskis. Now so there's a new place that opened. Now the girls take over after this, but it's one of my favorite places. It's a 360-degree view of the Strip, the only place you can get it, and it's rooftop. And there's like some inside, but there's 2 different menus, either on the rooftop or inside the place. And it's at the outlet area by where the M&M store, the Olive Garden, the Ross, the Target, right by MGM. Anyway, it is called Brewdog, and I've been there a couple of times since they opened, which I think was in February. But now that it's warmer, I was like, girls, we gotta go. We be drinking on the show. Let's try some new places, some new local places that are the place to be this summer. So we spent our Easter together.
Yes.
With Brewdog. So, yeah.
Our first Easter that we spent together.
I know! We were definitely spilling tea, though. Even more unfiltered than it is here. So, but yeah, we tried to have a bunch of stuff. They obviously have the most famous one, which is actually my favorite, is actually the Elvis juice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's absolutely amazing.
And these are IPAs that we're trying right now. We tried more than IPAs when we were there, but I have here the Hazy Jane IPA.
Yeah.
And this one, okay, I don't like IPAs. I have never liked IPAs, but these IPAs are just so smooth. I don't know, it's like soft, like softer versions of IPAs, and even like the beers tasted soft. I don't know, that's the only way I can describe it, but it was so good.
Yeah, this has like an undertone of grapefruit, what it says. Grapefruit infused IPA.
What do we taste?
What do we taste? And I'm normally not an IPA person. It's a little hoppy for me.
Mm-hmm.
The carbon and it kind of just more of a lager. But this one, I'm like, oh. Mm-hmm. And named after the king, who else in Vegas is a vibe. But anyway, what was your guys' take on the location, the place, the whole energy?
I thought it was so cool. Like, I loved the way they set up the rooftop specifically. And also downstairs was gorgeous, too. We didn't get to see too much of it. But, like, it was just the art. I really appreciate architecture, truly. So I was like, ooh, this is cute. I personally am not a big beer girl, but I was very taken by surprise by the flavors that they provided us. And I did enjoy it a lot, yeah.
Big critics.
You know what you're thinking?
Yeah, no, I mean, like, honestly, I don't know shit, about beer at all, but, like, I really liked what they came up with. I really like, because who was helping us asked what we were into. And I really like savory, like I go for a michelada. I like micheladas. I like stuff mixed if I'm having a beer. Or I will take a cider like an Angry Orchard. And he got me down with the stuff that they have that are similar to those things. And I'm a happy gal. I had a great time.
Yeah, I like that he did that. You just kind of, he'd ask you like what you like, what you generally like, either cocktail, beer, and I kind of gave him an idea, and he brought me exactly what I like. So that was pretty awesome.
That's a vibe.
Especially the beer. Like I can't remember. Gosh, I can't remember what that beer was that I liked. But if you like Mexican beer, which that's my favorite. They have a really good Mexican beer there. I just can't remember what it's called.
Was it the rice?
Was it the rice?
Of the rice flavored one.
Oh, okay.
Well, when you go, there's going to be a drink venue. It's a real small thing, but there's like a blue sheet, and it has all of their beers on draft, obviously, and they do brew. But I'm pretty sure they have more than one location. Obviously, they just opened one here, but there's only, I think there's like 70 or something, but majority of them are in European countries, so like the UK and things like that. So there's not as many in the United States. So every menu's different, I hear. So even in the Vegas one, the menu for food and drink is completely different inside versus if you go up on the rooftop. The rooftop has more fancy. They have like the crab fries and the truffle situation, the wagyu taco, whatever. That's how fancy stuff. And obviously, if you want to do more of like fair food, you got like the burgers, the club sandwiches, things like that. And then you can play games. Like they have like a little.
Yeah, I like the vibe there because there's music. There's great music. I love the music, and I'm such a big music person because I love dancing. So that was amazing to me. That DJ was amazing. There was a little bit of mix of everything with that DJ, and then it was on like the rooftop, it was nice because you get to see the view of Vegas, which is really pretty.
Yeah.
And then my son was actually able to go there too. So if you have kids, it's kid friendly. And even though I was surprised because it looks like a bar,
and they open late too. They open early. I think it's a great marketing thing though. They open at 10 a.m. You can go at all hours of the day because people are walking the strip, and then at night, I don't know if our waiter, his name's Nick, cool guy, great friend. He said they want to close it after 10:30 to make it strictly.
Oh yeah, he was mentioning that.
Yeah, because I know that people have already booked out the rooftop for parties. Like I know WWE did at one point. It is a great space. You want a 360 view of the strip, and it's new, it's fresh.
It's big too. It's big up there.
It's just hard to get space right away.
Oh yeah, that was.
It was hard to get to, but no one said that he parked by the Marshalls.
Yeah, there is parking there, but when you're like me and I try to beat the system, and I got free at MGM hotels, I'm just gonna park in the closest line. But then you still if you don't know where to look for it, you guys, when you're walking, you're you have no idea because you're just walking straight and you're hoping for this big sign, but it's on the roof. Because everything on that strip area is all established. So there's signs for the Target, the Ross, all the random shops, the chain stores. So you're expecting a big one when they only put the sign for Boondog on the top. So you'd have to back up and look up.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you're where? And
it wasn't the easiest to find.
Yeah, they put a stand in the middle of the sidewalk thinking that's going to make you notice. But technically you got to go in where Olive Garden is and use the same elevator.
It's a little hidden,
yeah.
But it's weird how it's a little hidden because it's not. There should be a big sign, there's all the other stores right there. But
if you believe, you'll get there.
Yeah, security guy gave me attitude. The first time I went, it was in February, so it's cold outside. At night, I'm walking around looking confused. I asked one, it's right down there. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, so I'm expecting a sign. Walk down, and I'm standing there, you know me, you got my bag, literally like this, in the sidewalk, where am I? And so then I asked the security guard, he goes, it's right there, don't you see it? I said, no. And it's just this little stand, think of a little lemonade stand with paper and a sign. In the middle of the sidewalk, and I said, that's rude. I'm thinking that's where they're selling beer, and I thought it was a place. Then I look up and I'm like, oh my god, there's an elevator.
Go up the elevator.
He didn't say none of that. He just said, can you guys see? I said, don't start with me. We're both locals here, okay? That's a problem. The local can't see and they'd be knowing the place. You know what? Never mind.
I know that they just opened in February.
Yeah, it's kind
That's
of
weird.
But like it was cold, so we had the heaters on outside. But I slept and I was like, I want to see the view. I want to see the view.
Hey, it's worth it. That view is nice.
Yeah,
You can see all of Vegas, and it's a really nice. It's like in the central Vegas, kind of, so you can see all of the nice casinos and all.
They say only place that has a 360. And they ask you what side will you
We also had like finger food, and the pita was really good.
That pita was
That pita.
That pita was
So
so
good.
good. And
love that.
I'm a huge slut for fries, and they had sweet potato
Oh,
fries.
those are dope.
And those were really good because it was crispy and a little burn in some areas. And that's the best sweet potato fry.
They had some like Himalayan sauce.
Himalayan salt.
They were actually
The
crispy.
food, they were really, it was really good. Like the pita was like pizza dough, like the puffy kind, but not pizza dough at all.
It was
Yeah,
soft. It was soft
It
too.
was just exquisite. That's all I can say about
And
it.
the hummus, I like the
Seasoned.
if you like garlic, it has a high garlic taste to it, but it's really good.
And I don't even like garlic, and that was good.
And they had artichokes. See, I'm telling you, the food up there is fancy.
I know,
Little
I don't
artichokes.
like
Oh yeah,
artichoke.
They were
It
alive.
was really
I was
good.
like, oh, it's just kind of like cabbage. Yeah.
I wish I would have ate more there. Honestly, now that I look back, I'm like, we should have had a little something more.
Well, it's so bad.
Yeah.
It's going to become packed in this. Once people find out,
It's always tomorrow. There's every day.
every day we live here. And isn't that the beauty of Las Vegas? We could go to any of these places at any time. But
Literally, that's why I always get homesick when I go to other cities because there's nothing like home.
I know, because then you forget, you get so caught up in Las Vegas living that you realize it's not normal anywhere else in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, us doing this now is not weird to us. But if I were you to bring this up in any other city, even like Milwaukee or whatever, you say, oh yeah, we're going to do a drinking show at 1 p.m. And be like, what? It's not even 12 o'clock. Like, you know what I mean? And I would bring that up in Chicago. We'd be like, you know what time it is? It's like noon. I'm like, okay. Like, you know what I mean?
We're
Like,
city girls.
Even in Chicago, though, that's weird because I guess to them, they're just like, we don't, you know, metropolitan cities, they're like, we work and then we play if we get out before happy hour. But we're like, no, we got like all day bottomless mimosas starting at 8 and 7 a.m. Then we go to the middle day and then we go to night. But that's not normal.
Then we have bachelorette party galore up here. But every day is a bachelorette party. Even if you're not getting married. That's just how it is. Welcome.
Not just weekend. It's just everyday holiday.
It's everyday's holiday.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, even like when you go out of town, I want to have get like snacks. You can't at like 12. Everything's closed, and I'm like, what? I can't even get snacks right now.
Yeah, let's go to like a gas station, but like.
Well, I don't know. I guess the places that I've been, like, it's not really like close. I guess, but yeah, like the gas stations and stuff.
But yeah, this is a great place. I feel like we should take advantage of it now before it gets so, because it's going to be the spot. Because, okay, so pricing wise, it was decent. It was probably cheaper than most places on the strip, but it's still going to be a little higher than your regular average bars locally, right?
Like the drinks were, I think they were like 15 to 10
So like
20,
for Elvis Juice in particular, is probably the first and number one beer that they advertise is probably $11 for the, I'm going to say pint, they call it pint, okay, you know. Pretty standard when you're going to go have a beer on draft, right? Nothing too large, nothing too small. So that was like $11. The fries were $7, right? I don't know what it is
And like the drinks,
downstairs. Yeah.
was it the cocktails that were
Oh,
like?
yeah.
Yeah, I would say.
Because I thought I was like looking at the cocktails and I'm like, $18.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very.
But it tasted really
because
good.
you're in the strip,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything in the strip is going to be
And it's
higher
new.
than, yeah, it's new, and it's going to be much pricier than it is at your local bars that are off strip.
And it is a higher end bar.
It is.
It's not like just the,
You're not
you
getting
know,
shitty.
yeah.
drinks.
No, yeah, no,
You're getting
it's
pretty
not-
good stuff.
It's a higher end bar, so.
So
The atmosphere is great, like,
Mhm.
and the good thing about the rooftop is it's not just like tables on a rooftop, right? They have areas that are shaded, like sofa cushion things, and they have like couches that face each other, and they have like a fireplace that can light at night if it gets cold, right? They have different types of high tops. Those egg chairs where it's like the weave around and you sit in it
Oh,
and you like
yeah.
rock and whatever. You know, and so there's different types of seating. It's totally for atmosphere purposes,
Mhm.
but it's great though because it makes you want to be there. It feels cozy, they feel welcoming.
Mhm.
They got the normal wooden, on the side to facing each other and stuff like that. So yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, so I don't know what it's like downstairs. I don't know if it's cheaper down there when you just have the burgers because it's not as high end as like the truffle fries, but we have the fancy hummus and pita. So maybe it's average, but it's
But the vibe is upstairs for sure.
oh yeah, 100%.
Downstairs it's more quiet.
Gaming if it's raining probably.
Yeah. It's more quiet downstairs, but upstairs that's where the DJ is and
It's still pretty though downstairs.
Yeah, it is.
They did a good job making it appealing.
Yeah, like if it was too packed upstairs, I feel like I'd still stay and just be down there and just.
it's a little moody downstairs, huh?
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
They have like the gaming
dark
section, but they have two sides of chairs and you can sit like riser type wooden things. You can sit and you can like watch your. It's like a whole like oh we're watching like a game like we're just sitting here like, but it's pretty cool. But yeah,
Yeah, that's a little rundown on Brewdog.
our Brewdog. Shout out to them.
Shout out to Brewdog, man.
And I can't remember if we had any other beers or drinks that we liked there.
We sampled a
Oh,
lot.
the Paloma. I had the Paloma. It was Elvis Paloma, I think is what it was called. So it was a
Yeah.
little bit of the Elvis beer with the Paloma, and that was really good because I'm a tequila girl. So
Yeah.
that was
That
a
was
hit.
similar. It was like a kombucha drink because the dude asked if I liked kombucha
That was
or sour. And I was like, yes,
That
I
was
do.
good.
I would love to try it.
Mhm.
And I did, and I was pleased.
Yeah.
There's something really good.
It's just the only way I can describe it is smooth. All their drinks was smooth. It doesn't feel like bitter or like harsh when you drink it. And seriously, my fiance has been trying to get me to drink IPAs for years now, and these are the only IPAs that I liked ever.
Yeah,
And I'm so against IPAs. Like for my
Me
own,
too.
like
It's too.
taste buds.
I feel like
it's the hop. It's
the hoppy. I feel like it for me. I always associate it with like it tastes like rotten beer to me. Like the hoppiness. I'm like this tastes like rotten beer. This does not taste right.
like acid coming up.
Uh-huh.
And I don't have the burp.
Mhm.
I have a syndrome. So I can't, so man, it just sticks there.
Yeah.
But my brother was IPAs because I think the fruitiness, you get the fruit and it's not like that lager, like that Budweiser. You know, like back in the day when you think of beer and men drink of beer, it's that just one taste, right? They drink a cold or warm, right? Bud Light, Budweiser, Michelob, Ultra, just that beer taste.
And I see like the fuel for IPAs are always the highest high percentage. And this is 7.2, which is pretty high.
How is it though?
It's good. Like
I
it
like
doesn't.
it. It's smooth.
It's smooth. Like we'll see. We'll see what my taste
Yeah.
buds taste. I don't know.
Ooh, it's New England style.
I don't know. I can't
Embrace
bad.
the
It's like
opaque is what it says. Fiercely defiant and independent.
Different
Oh, it
flavors.
does. It literally says. Fiercely defiant.
She's just like period.
It's just like us. It's made for us. But yeah, and this one is United We Stand for Better Beer. Fiercely defiant and independent. Us. That should be the title of this episode.
There you go.
Maria, that should be the title. But it's 6.5% for Elvis juice.
That's high too.
And this baby, Hazy Jane, is 7.2.
Period. But yeah, any last words for the Brew of the Dog?
The Brew of the Dog.
Definitely a place you should check out, and you can even take your family and just make it. I don't know. I would say, I don't know, either in the day or night would be perfect because the strip is beautiful in the day and the strip is beautiful at night too. So
Yeah, you just can't go wrong whenever you go.
Yeah, and it's getting nice out, so it's going to stay warm enough outside.
and then if you get too hot upstairs, you can go downstairs.
Mm.
if you don't know what to order, just
Ask the waiters. They have
Yeah.
more knowledge.
you can do that, or you could just like blindly be like, me. And I would be happy with whatever came because everything was good.
Yeah, that's great.
No, seriously.
Well, yeah, so that sums it up on Brewdog. Obviously, you can go check it out if you're in Vegas or if you're traveling to Vegas. It's definitely a stop that you need to make, especially if you're staying on the Strip. It's not going to be far from wherever you're going to be. You guys want to have fun anyway. Sometimes in the daytime, if you're not big in pools, or maybe that day is windy, whatever the case may be, you're not going to pool that day, you just stop at Brewdog. It's a good place to be during the day because everyone's got plans at night, but what do you do during the day, right?
Right.
So, yeah, check them out. And yeah, that's Brewdog. Let us know. Comment on this video if you went, what you like, what you don't like, what we should try if we haven't tried, if you guys brought a party there, what the atmosphere is like. Yeah, it's a great place. Let us know.
Yeah, we'll take the recommendation.
Yeah, we will. And we know people
We wanna
there.
hear
I do
from
too,
you.
so I definitely will shout them out. But anyway, so yes, when we come back, we're going to hit another great local spot in town that might be catered to the younger crowd and then maybe crowd our age and things like that, but definitely dancing. The club life, okay? But the best one in town. Anyway, stay tuned and don't forget to grab your drink so you can cheers with us. Striptease!
This show is brought to you by New American Funding.
I can already feel you judging me, and not for what I've done in the past, but for what I'm about to do. I had what mattered, and I got careless. Like, I don't deserve more. I don't deserve sympathy. I don't deserve to be here.
Where the hell are you? Why aren't you answering your phone?
Jenna! What is the matter with you?
Someone once told me, you may not be everybody's cup of tea, but you're somebody's shot of whiskey.
Excuse me, ma'am. My car ran out of gas and I left my wallet at home. Could you please spare a couple dollars so I can refuel my vehicle?
I literally have nothing.
What's it gonna take to get you to join a program?
Get back, dog! If Jesus wanted you to have a dog, he would have blessed you with a bowl and a leash now, wouldn't he?
Hello, everyone. This is Joseph Skoda with Social Media Shows. Well, I thank all of you for your support through these last several years, and it's been a lot of fun. We've given people a voice they never had before. Now, Social Media Shows is always collaborating with our veterans to help them do things and help out the veterans who are struggling today. And we teamed up with GI Connections, connecting veterans with resources. So please consider helping and donating to this great cause because we're always doing things for veterans. So GI Connections, Social Media Shows, and you is what makes the world a better place. Once again, Joseph Skoda, proud United States Air Force veteran.
Hi guys, we are back with Strip Tea. I'm Priscilla.
I'm Celina.
And I'm Jocelyn.
And we are your hosts for this amazing new show that premieres only once a month, the second week of every month here at Social Media Shows. So we just got done talking about this amazing place, Brewdog, which I think you should try. But we're going to move on to a next great local spot. There's so many great ones, but we gotta dwindle them down because there's so much to say about each one, obviously. But this is a place that all three of us have gone to, and we've actually gone to the same themed night. So it is called Oddfellows, and it is downtown, right across from the El Cortez.
Love
and they have themed nights. Like, they're not a club that's known for open, same type of day, same type of music, same DJ. Well, this is the same DJ, but sometimes they do have live music. And actually, one of my guests from the hot seat actually does burlesque. She actually has a show that she performs there. So this is open. It's like, people use it as a venue, but like music. Clubbing, and I guess...
It can be anything.
Yeah.
It can be anything.
It's not generally like the mainstream music that you'll find there at all. That's why it's called Oddfellows.
Yeah, and it's for probably all the misfits that Las Vegas brings in, because there's all of us. So they'll have theme nights per month. Each calendar will have something, 80s, 90s night.
Exactly.
Right.
To put it in a whole word, if you were an outcast in high school, this place is for you.
They got emo night. Listen, like, you could tell the owners are great, bless their heart. People that have, their hands in it. The DJs, the owners are great people, but they're definitely more that arts district vibe. The people that open a club for the sake of never probably having a place I'm not saying this is what they said, but a place where they probably didn't really could go to hear what they wanted to hear. Right. They were going to go out on a Friday night, right? So they got emo night, they got Blink 182 night. They got, urban music, they got R&B. So literally anything that you will not hear if you go to Omnia or Hakasa. Right.
And then where we went was K-pop.
My favorite, everybody knows, if y'all be following me, I be advertising. Okay, since I found this out, they have a night, K-pop night, right? Now, once a month, first Thursdays every month, this is where they have K-pop night. Now, not all nights are no cover charge, but K-pop night it's geared toward a lot of, the crowd I see is very much younger than me, but like K-pop's like a cult, like it's its own thing. So, and you're not going to hear that. Maybe you'll hear Dynamite from BTS at a restaurant, you might hear, but they're not going to play people like Stray Kids, SHINee, Big Bang, Girls' Generation, things like the OGs, but...
You won't really hear K-pop generally in any other place, really. If you're in, like, Fremont or in the Strip, you don't really hear K-pop much. But this night, I went for the first time. I don't listen to K-pop, but I love music and I love dancing. Like I said before, I'll listen to anything. And I loved it. I loved the K-pop night. It was just like... It was like wholesome fun, Like I wanted to be there, like shaking my ass and like twerking. But I'm like, okay, that's not the place.
But you can.
You can. Which I was a little bit, but it wasn't that place, So I was just kind of vibing, but I felt like it was just like wholesome fun. Like, what I love the most is people perform, just like the regulars that go there. And they know the dances to the music videos, and they're up there slaying these freaking dances.
It's part of K-pop culture. It's a part of the culture. So every K-pop group and song, they focus on visuals, choreography, vocals, and rap. Every single group will have that. Each member will have their own thing they focus on. So you see the styling, everything's made to perfection. But the biggest thing is the dance moves will never change generally. So it's made for the fans to connect with them. So if they perform that, everyone knows the dance. Right? So you ever heard of Gangnam Style by Psy? That's a really good example. Because that was widespread.
I didn't know that.
He's obviously a K-pop artist. Obviously he's not part of an idol group, and he's not the ideal idol, but that was kind of how he built his career, is to be that one. Yes, Psy is a K-pop artist. He's obviously older, but he falls under the funny, like he's a chubby, right? He doesn't fit into idol vibes, but he's a great producer, So all his songs, like Gangnam Style as an example, everyone knows the whole whatever. I hate that song, but and so everyone, when the chorus comes on, they know exactly what to do, and that's basically the same thing, but obviously things are harder. So like Blackpink, when you hear Pink Venom, what's popular on TikTok now? It was Pink Venom. It was How You Like That. That was a good one, but there was always a dance that when it will play, BTS the same thing, and so people will know it, and K-pop stands, like I said, it's a cult. They will study a new song comes out by a group, or a new label will debut a group, which they do all the time, and they will sit there and they will it's a thing. There's K-pop dance classes, because if you don't know, people will look at you and be like, you are not a stan. Like, because if you don't even know these songs, like, it's fine, but like, there's people that go and they're hardcore.
Yeah,
but you need to know.
They see right through me. They know. I don't
They
know,
know, which is fun, but they're very accepting. But like,
yeah,
if you don't know the OGs, Girls' Generation, Big Bang, right? 2 p.m.
And it's
You know.
so fun because I also gone to the same theme night with Priscilla, and I never listened to K-pop in my life, but I was like asking, I'm like, what song is this one? Because it's a vibe. Like,
There's some trap. The trap songs.
Yeah.
Those are like
the trap.
Whatever sounds like trap. Okay, K-pop. Those are my thing. Okay, that was awesome.
It was a great time.
It's fun and it's very welcoming because we want people to like K-pop. That's why we're so like, please come, because we want people to understand why it's important to know it and why it's not just one of those like, oh, those are the K-poppers, right? Like, that little Asian group that likes those little Asian guys with makeup on. That, right? That's just the stigma, the stereotype around.
Right, and you don't
K-pop.
have to like know shit to have a good time. That's the thing. Like, just go in there, don't be a poser, and have a great time.
Yeah, just have a great time. Find a group that you like, because everyone has, they call it a bias. There's a bias that is your favorite idol from every group. So when it comes on and like they do, because they love to do close-ups, Asian cinematography. You always see the face, right? They're always like up in the camera.
That's 'cause they're cute.
The visuals are very important.
They're cute.
And so like when you find your idol, you're like, ah! You hear everyone scream. Like they'll start playing the intro, and you just know people are like, ah! And they just like run up there and they're just like dancing.
It's a concert, man.
It is.
There's screens going around the room, so you're like,
there's screens everywhere.
Yeah, it's
all
projected.
around.
There's a stage and people cheer you on. The videos I have,
And for me, like, I love Spanish music. That's my favorite thing to listen to and dance to. And I've been to Oddfellows on the weekend, and it's one of my favorite places to go because, like, usually in the back room they'll have like just weird music, even weirder in the front, and it's just like older music, like Mana, or just like old school kind of Hispanic music that you don't really listen to in any other place. And I love that so much because I love different. And that's why Oddfellows is amazing.
Yeah, and that's the good thing, because like when you go to those theme nights, it's not just like what you're hearing that's popular now. Like if like when you go there, people think, and you guys are obviously the better ones. When I brought other people that are very judgy, they think they're going to listen to just BTS. Like it's not just like a very show. Like for you, if you're gonna go to some sort of like Latin music night, people are like, oh, is it all just like Bad Bunny? Like, no, like they're gonna dig into the roots of, so that the real true people that love that style of music, it's surrounding. People are like, oh, it's not just like BT. I'm like,
no, girl.
I mean, I get these bugs in the studio. So if you ever see me doing this, it's because I'm trying to kill these gnats on my face. But no, like it's not. And they're just like, oh, I see. I'm like, yes, it's like a genre, and there's,
it's not just BTS. So
now
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like, and so people literally like, oh, so I'm not, because I'm not a BTS. I'm like, you don't have to be a BTS fan. If anything, they play BTS the least there, which kind of annoys me, because I'm like, okay, they got another DJ. I'm like, hi, and people go up there, they request, and luckily he loves K-pop so much, especially the girl groups. Twice, if you're ever Twice, once, because every fan group has a name. Twice is his once, BTS is ARMY, all that stuff. But he'll play Twice for an hour if they're out in LA, but he don't do that for BTS. Ufe, I see you. But no, people go up there and he loves K-pop, so it's even more fun when the DJs enjoy something so not main club. And so he's up there like...
And that's definitely Oddfellows.
Yeah.
If you don't generally vibe with like, let's say Gold Spike or Commonwealth or... any of those popular places downtown, and you want to find a place that, I don't know, you feel accepted, really, that would be Oddfellows, for sure.
Yeah, it will cater to your interest and taste if you're looking for a theme night for just things you're interested in.
Yeah.
And that's the place for it. And, like, I would die to hear, like, a Depeche Mode night, like a 90s thing. And that's also a good place to go to Oddfellows, because I know they've done that. And Corduroy is also close to Oddfellows in that kind of vibe. They're more like a 70s bar, if you like old music.
Right.
I've never heard of that one.
It's a 70s bar.
Is it the one that has that one, like, place where you can go inside and there's like...
And there's that light thing?
Lights all around? Okay, I know
but they play very old music. And I love that shit.
Yeah.
Like 80s, like 808 drums and analog keys. I'm like, oh!
Yes.
That's the shit right there. The Picklebacks,
I love picklebacks.
I learned that from her going to actually K-pop, and she's like, "Have you ever had a pickleback?" I said, "I'm sorry, what?" She's
Yes.
like, "Yeah, it's pickle juice."
Pickle juice.
And I was like,
so good.
So good.
Yeah. To be
So
fair, it kind of distracts you from the burning of whatever alcohol you're trying.
It does.
Your body's not
right.
accepting, but you're
Chase
distracted
it.
by
All
the
you taste is pickle juice, and
It's very
that's.
yum-yum.
But I love pickles.
I
So
like pickles too.
Yeah.
So I love pickle. And then they had
Right.
at Oddfellows for K-pop night. I don't know if they have them. I'm pretty sure like these specialty shots that you can order. And one of them was blue pistachio that we had.
Oh,
That one
right.
was
That
really
the vibe.
good. It tasted like pistachio, but it was blue.
Yeah, she
Just
definitely
exactly how
drank
it
a lot
sounds.
that night. Yeah, we went out that night.
We
It was a vibe.
did. K-pop got it out.
You have to though, because it's just so the energy is a vibe.
Right, it's like we just
Yeah.
done. But the
But-
blue pistachio, and then we had, I think it was blue, it was something, I can't remember what other shot that we had.
You started drinking that drink.
Oh! Well, that's because I got there at 12 a.m.
This girl
so I'm
was
like, I have to
drinking
catch
this
up.
acid.
Okay, so I got there at 12 a.m. and I'm like, okay, I have to catch up. My go-to drink when I was 21, and that's what I was drinking that night, is Adios.
There we go.
So I have that
drink.
No way. How dare you?
Exactly. And she's like, I accidentally ordered one more here, and I'm like, yum yum yum.
I accidentally.
Yeah, she's
ordered
like,
one
no,
more.
I got one, Priscilla, and I'm like, yum yum yum, yum yum yum. Yeah.
It does the job. So.
Yeah, let's just say the first time I heard of it was not in college. It was like a couple years ago. Someone took me downtown. See, Fremont is a mess. And he has this drink. He's like, you never had this? I was like, no. He was like, this is what I want to do. Get one drink, you get lit so fast. I'm like, that's not safe. And I was like, what's in it? And he named all these different liquors. I was like, there's a reason why that's literally acid. Because like you shouldn't be mixing everything under the book and then it turns blue.
No, that's so
It's probably
nasty.
blue because it's
I
just...
can't.
I mean, it doesn't.
I
It's
mean,
not
it's
not
fine
the
when
greatest
you're already
tasting,
lit.
but you
The
know.
most I've done was a sip of that, and I said, no, thank you.
He's like, there's something in here that I
There's
shouldn't
something in here that I don't want.
But if you're already lit, I was
Everything.
already lit at this point. I was like, you right. I'm
You
like,
can't really taste it.
That
After.
girl was hella doing the bombastic side eye. I was 100% like, really? Jocelyn? I was like, we're going here. But that night, it was special for many
You said,
reasons.
"See you
So we
later."
needed to just have a little liquid courage that night, okay? So it was a great time. The good thing about Oddfellows is that when you go to these places, you don't have to go to K-pop night, you don't have to go anything, but you'll find people who like the same niche as you. So that's another plus. If you feel like I'm a loner, I like emo, I'm going to just listen to emo in my own room. I want to have a club up, people that like emo, so I'm just on these forums online, these Reddit threads. Well, no, you can go to Oddfellows, and I'm sure not everyone's just going to go to emo night. Which, fine, but I'm sure the people that are there probably really like emo. So you got a whole new group of friends.
Yep.
That's true.
'Cause that's
true.
eclectic.
I'm so
Yeah.
excited because next week is Lady Gaga night, and I'm gonna go because I have yet to go to a Gaga night, and I'm a diehard Gaga fan. So
Yes. I know the DJ, and I was like, this girl wants a Gaga. And he goes, I mean, we play Gaga. I was like, no, but she wants like a Gaga.
I want a Gaga.
Like, rah, the caution tape.
I want the rah-rah bitch.
Rah, rah,
live
rah.
in motion.
The Alexander McQueen
I
claw
want
shoe.
Okay,
the
but-
perfect illusion. Yes. Mistaken for love. I just quoted
The skeleton,
Then I'm
and
gonna-
she's sitting there like, Alejandro. Judas is my favorite.
I like you.
What is your favorite?
My favorite. Oh,
Music
girl.
video combined with the song that's like legendary.
Music video combined with the song.
Like, out of all her travesties.
You know what?
Ism.
It's not so much the music video, but it's the performance. I liked I really liked
Oh, Paparazzi was a vibe.
because of the VMAs and the way she bled on stage like that. That's like so like
Oh, she's iconic.
yes.
Oh, a moment.
You and Die music video. Yeah, love
She
that
just
one.
has stages where
She has
it's all
everything.
different. She can do everything.
She can do everything. She's amazing.
Her,
Her
art
deep
pop,
cuts.
that album, yeah. Ooh.
I
Applause.
like Venus.
Applause. Oh yeah.
Venus.
Mhm.
Applause.
Yeah, applause. That music video and that dance, that whole concept was my inspiration for an independent choreography project I had for a dance competition. So that was. Anyway, Not okay. We got Jocelyn, but you said something about Gaga that you want to think, and she's just sitting there like,
No.
can't relate on this one. This is something I
love Lady Gaga.
I do.
We're
We're sitting here like,
I'm like, I'm over here still trying to think about a song.
telephone. Oh, you have. When you kill a cow, you have to make a burger. Remember with me?
I have a keychain. That's a pussy wagon.
Sorry. I was just choked thinking of her. Yes, honeybee, you've been a very bad girl. Gaga. Very bad.
And then she eats the honey bun.
And she's staring at her when she's biting it. Oh, it was a vibe. Okay, that music video is legendary. She's sitting there as a waitress like this. Like, just for no reason.
It's there.
That's so Gaga though, that pose.
Yeah.
Anyway.
There can be 99 people in a room. It only takes one person to believe in you. And that was Bradley Cooper.
Even that sentence, even trying to be serious when she said that, because it's obviously when she was up for an Oscar for that. However, but like at the end, you're just waiting for this big thing, this climax, and it's like Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
You know, I'm not gonna go for shade. Anyway, so yeah, any last minutes on the Odd Fellows, the Odd of Fellows, the O.
They're just the oddest of fellows, and you should check them out.
Check them out. Yum yum.
I love them.
Period. Well, we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we will just do our ending notes. But yeah, stay tuned. You don't want to miss out. We're your favorite girls ever. So, peace.
This show is brought to you by Michelle Kubiak. If you want to buy or sell a home, call Michelle. 702-683-6576.
Social Media Shows is a production company based here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We offer these services. We've been streaming shows live in real time for over 4 years on major social media platforms and also on our website socialmediashows.com. And we are now on Roku TV. We welcome you to have your own show on our TV network. Call us 651-955-8743 or email us at admin@socialmediashows.com.
We are Strip Tea. We are your hosts. I am Priscilla Moy.
I'm Celina Sasso.
I'm Jocelyn Abrego.
And thank you guys so much for watching. If you stayed this long, like you know when you have those favorite YouTubers and they just go on and on and on. If you're here at the end of the video, we applaud you because that just shows that we're just great company.
Yeah, thank you. Really.
Brewskis and company and just spilling details that no one actually asked about. Like no one asked our opinion. No one asked our opinion, and no one asked for the topics. But that leads me to saying, if you have a topic that you want us to discuss, as long as it's not too controversial, but things like some girls want to be like, let's talk about love, let's talk about men, let's talk about getting over a breakup. I don't know, just things that we should do that. See, I'm coming out, but we can't ever think of topics prior to this. But when we're sitting here, we're like, we should do that, and then we forget. But anyways. If you have them and you want to hear a perspective from 3 fiercely defiant and independent women, please submit it to us. Comment down below topics. Help some girls out here because we're smart, but like we're just going to start jabbing on and on and on about
what we want to talk
Yeah,
about.
we're
So
gonna start
unless
talking about heels and tampons soon. Like, come on. Like, you guys gotta help a girl out, men included. If you want us to get a perspective on anything,
on a woman's point of view of whatever it is, we'll
Beards.
definitely do that.
Yeah, I mean, this
jeans.
train can only be chugging for so long.
Yeah,
I mean,
you gotta give us some substance, because then if
Some
it makes me
substance,
think, it'll make us more stimulated to like have.
I think, like one day we'll have to talk about the dating scene here in Vegas for sure.
It's one of those things where we're putting to the side, and we're like, we don't want to
Should we-
sound bitter, but it's probably gonna come off very bitter, and a lot of you men are probably gonna be like, ooh, they just hate us. Yeah. But like, no, but like, yeah. But like, still view, still click like, right? And share and subscribe. But like, you know. I'm starting to itch. Anyways, so yeah, but if you have topics, right? We're sitting here. If you have some beers you want us to try, let us know. We can't always show the label. We'll shout you out. Oh, such and such user 808-702 said to try this beer. And I'll be like, hey, Mr. Handsome Beard Guy 702, is a shout out to you and your beer choice. You did a great job with this one. But yeah.
There's a million topics out there,
Yeah.
and sometimes we don't have the capacity to think of them.
Mhm.
So it's up to you.
We'll just keep talking about
Yeah.
and putting our opinions about stuff that we like. So
We choose you to make the decision.
Yeah.
Think for us.
But
Girl,
when
Pokeball.
we're done, we'll do it ourselves. We're fine.
All right.
I know. We're still fiercely defined.
We're still fiercely defined and independent.
So,
we don't need
clearly,
that.
we don't need that. However, we can. You're a gamer. You want to talk about Pokemon, Tekken?
I'll talk
I
about
don't know.
Sims.
I'll try.
But that's all.
Sims. Right. Well, we'll research prior,
I
and then
do
we'll come back.
simulation games only.
I do shooting games. So.
Animal Crossing.
But anyway, so yes, any last words, girls, before we close out this month's episode of the chaotic, hectic strip of the tea?
Last words are you do you. Don't let anyone tell you to not. So,
Right.
pop off queen.
Yeah,
Keep
pop off,
shining.
queen.
Keep shining.
Hashtag Oddfellows.
Chin
Pop
up.
off.
Your tiara's falling, and don't let it fall. That's all.
That's all. Anyway, yes, we are the girls of Strip Tea. I'm Priscilla.
I'm Celina.
And I'm Jocelyn.
And we are always going to be cheersing to you and
Sending my
Las
cup.
Vegas. Oh, God. Well, I mean, it's a great episode.